ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Rosie's Corner, Burton Ace Hardware, and our great friends at Bowers & Company, CPAs. You know, when you look back, the Yankees and the Mets both screwed up the trade deadline across the board. You start with the New York Mets. They bring in Vogelbach, they bring in Darian Rupp, they bring in Tyler Naquin. None of these guys have really produced. They made the bullpen worse by acquiring Michael Gibbons, who now has an almost 10 ERA as I record this. I mean, the guy has just been dreadful. Billy Epler, the president of baseball operations, said, look, I don't want to give up my farm system to improve the bullpen. Why not? You've got a team that can go to the World Series this year. Meanwhile, across the way in the Bronx, please, the best guy that the Yankees picked up was a guy I actually wanted, an Andrew Benintendi, but he's been okay. I mean, he's been the best pickup and has 25 hits in 30 games. He's hitting 240. He's got 11 RBI and 1 home run as a Yankee. It's okay. It's not great. It's not awful. But then everybody else, I mean, Efros hasn't really made a difference in the bullpen yet. Lou Trevino's been brutal. You look at, my God, Frankie Montas. I know he had the death in the family and all that, but he's been awful so far in coming over. He's like Sonny Gray 2.0. And the Yankees foolishly traded Jordan Montgomery for Harrison Bader, a guy who's still basically, not ready to come back until September. So just idiotic stuff by both Epler and Brian Cashman, two general managers who just have no clue what they're doing. Billy Epler is not a good GM. He's never been a good GM. And the Mets probably would have been wise to not hire him. Certainly Buck Showalter was a good hire, but Epler, I've never been a fan of, and everybody knows that I've been barking up the get rid of Cashman tree for 15 years. But don't worry, according to Barry Bloom, the Yankees are bringing him back. And by the way, the Yankees are working on some deal right now, apparently with like AC Milan. Cool, like Hale Steinbrenner. Instead of improving our baseball team and making the right decisions there, let's just keep doing these partnerships, with soccer teams. Absolutely clueless. ML Sports Take, brought to you by Stanley Law Offices, Brian Comboy of Mass Mutual, New York State, and our great friend Matt Graham of State Farm. Make sure you get a free rate quote today from Matt, SyracuseInsuranceAgent.com. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.